Hello fam, welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here, and come visit me on Instagram and TikTok because I'm always there too. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies. So you guys, I did my moisturizer, sunscreen, my skincare about 30 minutes ago. So let's prime with this jelly sticky primer from Dermablend. Pretty much a gripping primer, and this primer grips like no other. Look, you see? Gripping primer, because that helps the longevity of the product. Literally allows the foundation to stick down the skin, not down the skin, on the skin. Okay, with primer, you always want to let it just sit for a little bit. I'm gonna probably let this sit for 2 minutes. I swear the struggle to get these brows on point is a struggle today. Primer is nice and sticky. DANESSA MYRICKS just released this Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. If you're not familiar with DANESSA MYRICKS, she is a photographer and a makeup artist, has had her makeup line for a while, and came to Sephora maybe about a year ago. So this is how her foundation looks. I reviewed her original foundation, which is this one right here, the Vision Cream Cover, and oh my god, it's beautiful. So this is how the Yummy Skin looks. Look at this bottle, how pretty it is. I am in the shade 13N. Oh, cool. It's a refillable bottle. Okay, so here's the bottom part. Cool. And then can we open this side? Oh yeah, look. Okay, cool. So it's a squeezy tube. Let's see. Here is the shade. Oh, it's very thin and it moves. Okay. I actually got two shades. I got the shade 9N here and then 13N. They're both neutral undertones, very lightweight and movable, a lot of pigment. 13N. This applicator is really easy, but I feel like 9N. Oh, this, like a mix of this one would be perfect, but let's go with 9N. Let's just add to the swatch we did because, you know, we don't waste here. Full coverage, and it spreads. Oh, just like their Vision Cream, a little bit goes a long way, but you kind of don't know it until you're really like blending it out. It feels like a much lighter weight foundation from the Vision Cream. But look at this. DANESSA MYRICKS foundation, when I reviewed it, I don't know how long ago, maybe a year ago, a little longer, was the first foundation that I tried that had a beautiful full coverage, lasted all day long on oily skin, just kept us radiant all day. Literally the first one, and I remember I was so shocked. I was like, wait, what? Because usually one is super matte or one is radiant. You don't have like a full coverage radiant that lasts all day, or at least we didn't at the time. Before and after. You see these like manchas that I have here? They're covered. Look how smooth the skin looks versus not. Just kidding. You know what I mean. Dang, smooth, huh? Versus a little smooth. Oh, okay, cool. Wow, I'm excited. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is apply this side. New DANESSA MYRICKS Beauty Yummy Skin Serum Foundation retails for $34. I am in the shade 9N. This is a skincare hybrid foundation with medium buildable coverage that effortlessly creates a natural skin-like glow. The coverage is medium, the finish is radiant. The highlighted ingredients is jojoba oil that intensely moisturizes and softens the skin. Hyaluronic acid hydrates and plumps the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Olive-derived squalene known to balance oil production and diminish visible signs of aging. This comes in 26 shades and a 0.85 ounce bottle. You guys, my allergies are out of control today. Oh my god. Oh, my nose itches. It just makes the skin look really smooth and glowy. You see? I feel like applying it with the hands, I was getting a bit of a better look and feel. When I went in with the sponge, it kind of, I don't know, took a little bit off. That's what the sponge usually does. The sponge will shear out foundation. So it's currently, what time is it? It is currently 7 a.m. I'm gonna let the foundation sit. That's what I usually do to show you how it looks when it warms up to the skin. I usually wait about 10 to 20 minutes before I go in with any concealer or powder. So I'll be back. All right, fam, it's been about 20 minutes. Let's see close up. A little dried down, not super wet, but not super dry. like it's wet right here. Okay, it looks really smooth, but I feel like you can see texture right in the center of my face. It literally looks like your skin, right? But it looks natural. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Okay, actually, I just saw some mascara here. Hold on. I don't know how to feel. Like, I like it, but when you get close up, you can see some texture. You know what I mean? But let's see. Let's see how everything comes together. You guys know things can change. So what I'm going to do is just add some concealer and be back. I'm going to now get my Givenchy Prisme Libre powder and set the skin with my powder puff. Working the powder in, making sure the foundation lasts all day long. Let's touch it. It's a little wet. It feels very nice. The powder I'm using is a matte powder. It's one of my favorite powders. It just blurs the skin very well, and it also mattifies. It's not too heavy. And you see, I feel like now the skin just looks like skin. It feels super lightweight. Although it has a bit of a thickish texture, it has like a cream texture, but it's now looking like the serum foundation that it really is. Wow, I just realized my backlight wasn't on, so it's on now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just finish up the face, put a little bit of bronzer and blush, and then I'll be back. I'm not gonna act like it's been about 2 hours since I last saw you because my job literally got so busy right now and I wasn't anticipating it. I also woke up late. So, you know, it's just things kind of like got real crazy real quick. But here we are. This is my lip combo. I just ombre'd this. Okay, skin. You guys saw I just put bronzer, blush. It looks really good. Mind you, it's been about an hour and a half or two. So look how nice. Hold on, you see, look, this is not even blended. Hold on. Okay, and then I realized my lip isn't matching, so I added the shade Honey because we're going with the honey look. Okay, now let's look at the skin. Look how nice it looks. My nose is getting a little shiny as we speak, especially because we've had time for the skin to warm up nicely. I don't know. Let's see how it lasts, because if my nose is getting oily already, who knows? You know, we got oily skin here. But of course, we're going to be here 2 days testing this bad boy out. Jump in front of the window so you can see how it looks in different lighting, and I'll see you later. Bye. Whew, you guys, I'm like running around like a bat out of hell, but I think I'm okay now. Let's look at the skin. Here we are. You see how it looks natural? Like it looks like skin? But we have good coverage. Bronzer and blush really are laying very, very nicely. It applied beautifully. I'm curious to see how it turns out, you know? Okay, bye. Hey fam, I'm back. It is almost 6 o'clock. We've had the foundation on for about 10 hours. But of course, before we get started, I do want to show you how the skin was looking in daylight. And it was looking super radiant. I feel like we have great coverage, but I can see some of my texture and my pores in the center of the face. It doesn't bother me, but you know, I like to tell you what I see. And then here we are now, pretty oily in the T-zone, but that's expected, especially because I do have oily skin. So let's like take a look. The skin looks really smooth though, which I'm very surprised because it's been all day. I haven't touched up. I have oily skin. This is a very radiant serum foundation, but I don't know if you can see like the texture. I feel like I've been seeing the texture and pores all day long on my forehead. You see right there. Do really want to show you exactly how the skin looks. It does oxidize a little bit. I would say maybe like half a shade. Let's touch up. I like get all the top layer of like the oils off. You can use a paper towel or anything. The puff I used today, I'm not gonna add powder. I'm just gonna powder on top whatever's left on this puff. It looks like skin now. You see, this is like a good tell sign of how good a foundation is, because look, the pores kind of are gone. Oh, and a lot of times, you know how we saw the pores right now? It's because the oil is sort of reflecting on top of it. And now that we don't have oils, it's like, where did the pores go? Gastada where? You know what I mean? Okay, this is it for day numero uno. I will be back tomorrow and I'll see you later. Bye. Hey fam, I'm back day number 2. So it's been about 3 days. I just took some time off filming and my backlight broke, so I needed a new one. This one may be a little bit too warm, but Let's see how it works out today. So before I forget, I did see the refill on Sephora's website. I'll show you the refill here. I thought it's pretty cool that you can just refill your foundation. Okay, and then let's get a little bit, and I'm just gonna spread it out with this brush. Oh, we're not gonna use primer either. Let's just see how the foundation works on its own. I'm pretty much bare skin. This brush from e.l.f. and just stipple it on. You know what? I'm smelling like a scent in this foundation. It's like a sweet scent. Look at this coverage. Isn't this shine so pretty? It's like natural. And look at the before and after. Ooh! Oh, smooth. Not so smooth. Always avoid my under eye area. Less product there, the better. Since it's such a small area, I have very creasy under eyes. Oh, my skin looks yummy. I don't know, it's giving me some love here. See, look at this skin. Do we look a bit radiant today? A little more than when we put primer on at day 1? I think so. It's currently 5:50. Ooh, it is early. Of course, I'm gonna let the foundation sit for about 20 minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, so it's 6:15. Look at this skin. I feel like it got better in these last 20 minutes, right? Definitely glowy. But let's see how it works out today, because now I'm like, okay, it's warming up and it's getting a lot glowier on the skin, which is good. That's what this product is. So what I'm gonna do is just put some concealer set and I'll be back. Ooh, the skin, I feel like you can see the radiance, right? Still. And this is how we look with the lights turned off. The skin looks good. Right? I like it. I don't know. I'm feeling like I like it today a little bit better. Actually, let me feel the skin. Oh wait, it feels a little wet. That usually happens with these types of foundations, especially super radiant foundations. You want to make sure you set it well, because I'm going to go in with powder, bronzer, and blush. And it's happened where if the skin isn't really dry, you're going to get patches because the bronzer will hit that wet spot. Do keep that hydration to your skin. I just feel like the skin looks super radiant, but we have coverage. Do you know what I mean? Here, let me show you. See that radiance there? It doesn't look or feel heavy. You see? You don't see pores or texture. And let's just see if we look gastados at the end of the day or not. Who knows? So let's jump in front of the window. I'm gonna have to wait a little since the time change. It's a little dark out, so you guys can get some good sunlight. And yeah, see you later. Bye. Hey, okay, you guys, I just realized my background looks really warm. I will fix that. I was looking through the footage. I'm like, oh my God, this is just technology at its finest. Okay, this is how the skin looks. Oh! Look how nice it looks. Natural. I love the natural radiance we have. I didn't add any highlight or anything, but look at this. What do you think? What do you think? Ooh, I like it. I like it today. I know today my lighting situation's a little janky, but I had to go back to the non-warm lights because that was just way too warm. So it is 5 p.m. We've had the foundation on for about 12 hours. But of course, before we get started, I do want to show you how the skin's looking in daylight about 2 to 3 hours ago. And it was looking pretty good. Definitely a lot glowier today than day number 1. I do see a bunch of my texture as well, but we did see that on day 1. And here we are now. Very oily. Look at this hair. And you can see texture and yeah, like, I don't know. I had a feeling this was going to happen because we don't have a primer that's really working with the foundation. I always like to give you different options. So I'm a little bit too oily for my liking. I think this is a great product if you have dry, even normal skin. But if you have oily skin, it's too radiant and the texture is a little bit too thick in order for us to look pretty well put together. I would give this foundation on oily skin 5 to 6 hours tops, maybe stretch it out to 7, but that's it until we start looking super oily. And then we got just pieces that can completely just come off. It's not a bad foundation. It definitely feels very nice on the skin and you like more of a luminous look. This is definitely a good one, but I don't think it's really good for a long time wear. 10, 12 hours. I mean, oily skin, sometimes we just have to be a little more specific. But yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoyed these 2 days hanging out, trying out Miss DANESSA MYRICKS Serum Foundation. Let me know your thoughts. Have you seen it around? Have you tried it? You guys know we're always chit-chatting in the comments, and I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.